Hey, what's up? Come on in, man. Just got over my house. We'll be cooking some stew. Let's go over here. It's nice and cold outside. Despite the fact that I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, I'm drinking some hot tea and I'm trying to think ahead. I got a busy work schedule, and when I come home, I don't necessarily want to be cooking food all the time, but I want to make sure that I got some nice home cooking, something that I've made. And that's why I started coming across stews. The great thing about a stew is a ton of flavor. You can put it in the fridge, pull it back out a week later, it's still good. Kielbasa!
Beef! Carrots! Cabbage, 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 cabbage. Nice green zucchini. Nice yellow zucchini. Cabbage, 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 cabbage. That's what I call a pair of pears. Broccoli. We meet again. How about them apples? Cabbage, 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 carrots, carrots. Celery. That's a spicy meatball. Garlic. Cabbage, 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 ginger, ginger, ginger. Onion, onion.
First off, I got this great pot right here. I wish I had something bigger, but this'll do. Second, I got a little wok. You can use a pan, you can use a wok for cooking my meat so it's not completely raw when we toss it in there. But keep in mind, you don't want to overcook your meat, because what happens when you put it in there and you keep that on heat for a couple hours, it'll cook itself. You also want a lot of the nice juices from the meats to meld in with the broth, to meld in with the soup. You want to keep everything as raw as possible, so that over the course of the heating process, the juices, the enzymes, the vitamins have not been killed. Instead, they've just kind of been leached out into the stew. You're going to have a nice, healthy home-cooked meal.
People are always asking me how much wine they should use. Add as much wine as you think is necessary. Wine has certain qualities to it, such as alcohol and sulfite content. By heating up the wine, a lot of the alcohol and sulfite content can be reduced to almost nothing. So, heat up your stove to about a low medium. Give the wine plenty of time to heat up and burn off all those superfluous qualities. What you've got left is just the essence, imparting a subtle flavor.
I've got one nice knife here, and this is all I like to use. I've become comfortable with my knife. It's not too big, it's not too small. You can do most processes with it. Second, I got a wooden cutting board, a nice big wooden cutting board. This knife works well on a wooden cutting board. Underneath this carrots and this cabbage, we got this great plastic cutting board right here. This is what we'll be cutting our meat off of. You want one for the vegetables and the fruits, and the other for the meats. Alright, the great thing about stews is that you can grab stuff that's been in the fridge for a couple days too. Well, like this poor apple here. Who knows how much of this we're going to use? Might as well take 2 more apples. This is how I like to cut my apples. Cut them in half for a bit, then down the center maybe once, twice, and then
3 times a lady.
that. And you got it cubed up right there. It's nice and bite-sized. That'll be great for the stew. I think my wine's about good. It's been on there for 10-20 minutes. I'm going to knock some of this vegetable stock in there. Let it swirl around, get those flavors co-mingling. Pear. Gotta love the pears. There's a couple different ones out there. Boss, d'Anjou, Bartlett. I think these are the Bartlett right here. Got these from a nice produce store nearby. They're not organic, they're probably not local. But man, I love pears. One thing about pears, apples, anything with a core, is where the nucleus of the fruit starts, and it builds on the way out. That's always the healthiest of the fruit, because it begins in there, and all the enzymes and vitamins are the most concentrated. People might think you're a little crazy talking about that, but I like eating it. And it worked well in a stew. Yep, Bugs Bunny's been around. We got a little bit of that carrot tail too. It's good for flavor. We'll be tossing it in the broth.
Actually, it's pretty funny. A lot funnier than I am.
Hey yo, y'all can't stand right here. In his right hand was your man's worst nightmare. Loud enough to burst his right eardrum close range. The game is not only dangerous, but it's most strange. I sell rhymes like dimes, the one who mostly keep cash but brag about the broker time. Joker rhymes like the is you just happy to see me trick. Classical slapstick, rappers need chapstick. A lot of them sound like they're in a talent show, so I give them something to remember like the Alamo. Tally ho, a hot joker like Space Game. Came back from 5 years laying the stage, the same set. Electromagnetic field, it blocks all logic, Spock and G-Shock's a biological clock. When I hit it, slid into the shit, I thought I killed a goose. Her power use was pure Brita water, filter juice. Keep a pen like a fiend, keep a pipe with him. Gentleman who lent a pen to a friend who write with him. Never seen this shit again, but he's still my dunny. The only thing that come between us is krill and money. I sell rhymes like dimes, the one who mostly keep cash and brag about the broker times. Better rhymes make for better songs, and bad as not if you got a lot of what it takes just to get along. Surrender now, suffer serious setbacks. Got get back, connects, wet back, get stacks. Even if you got to get jet black, head to toe to get the dough. Battle for bottles of mo or dro.
Tomatoes are generally regarded as heart healthy. They are rich in lycopene, a powerful, naturally occurring antioxidant that's even good at preventing prostate cancer. Eating cooked tomatoes, rather than raw, is the best way to reap tomatoes' healthy reward. So, toss some in your next stew.
That's some good looking wire. You put in some. This is an expensive chili. Put some Fiji in there, or what? You know, no messing around. No doubt about it. That's how we do it around here, folks. What you got there, boss?
Kidney beans. Give it a little more broth.
Eat it.
Ooh, hey, I got a good little cabbage growing on my face. Get a little hot in here. I'll just eat my collar. I'll just eat my collar.
Once a great place, now a prison. All I can say, all I can do. People move, bad decision. From suburban, now a prison. All I can say, all I can do. From the trembling.
Now, for the main event.
The beef diaper. Yeah, play with it.